Okay, now we're gonna talk about a little bit, see what we got. We got some evidence. We want to see if it was proper or not.
Okay, what the defense did, they used a law in Texas called the Castle Doctrine or Castle Law. This law protects you from legal troubles if you are ever placed in a situation where you have to use force or deadly force to protect yourself against an intruder who poses a threat. A home invasion suspect was killed Monday night while attempting to break into a Southside apartment. Okay. That's just giving you an example of times
Okay,
that you can use it.
gotcha.
So why the reason they shouldn't have been able to use this, or this wasn't a good defense to use, is because it says
Bell 9.
to protect yourself against an intruder who poses a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how is somebody who's sitting on the couch eating ice cream posing a threat to you? Call it.
Posing a threat.
Right.
Once you
Posing a threat.
invade my property, my privacy, you are threatening me.
No, that's not true. So if somebody walks, a stranger, Jehovah's Witness walk up to your house and knock on the door, you gonna shoot and kill them?
No, but when they come in my house, they inside my house, and I didn't invite you in my house. Now you are a threat to me and my family and my baby, right? So I will handle them. I'm gonna take clear
So you're
care
just
of
killing
them.
people with no questions asked.
It don't bother me.
Well, Lord Jesus.
You should be happy.
No.
At least you ain't gonna be harmed though.
Man, you can't just be shooting. People can't just be
But
willy nilly out here.
if we came in one
just
night,
in here doing whatever they want to do.
So if we walked in one night, it's a nigga sitting on a sofa with some stuff.
I'm not gonna shoot and kill them. Be like, why are you sitting on
You
my
won't,
couch?
but I will. That's the difference
I
between
probably
you
I
and
might
I.
draw my gun, but I'm not gonna actually shoot you until I get a response of what are you
You
doing.
right. That's like what different people would do when they have like opinions and feelings and all that crap.
Right.
So we can't dictate how someone's gonna react to a certain situation. It ain't gonna happen. It will not happen.
I mean, we can't dictate it, but the law is going to prosecute you if it doesn't agree with that action.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So
And it didn't agree with her reasoning, and that's why she got convicted.
she was convicted of murder.
Right.
All right. So that's what they was trying to deal with, and they lost that. But now we're gonna go to murder in Texas. Let's see the difference. What is murder? And is murder true or is it false? We don't know. Let's find out.
Yes, let's find out. Oh, what you got?
Well, I got everything, baby.
Okay. The Texas criminal justice system enforces several laws that pertain to cases in which an individual is criminally responsible for another's death, but they have clear distinctions between murder and manslaughter.
So they have a difference. Hold on. Let's make sure we got this clear.
Mm-hmm.
So they saying it's a difference between murder
Right.
and manslaughter.
There is a clear distinction between
What
the
is
two.
the difference? Let's
The
see.
distinguishing aspect between manslaughter and murder is intent.
Intent. Hold on.
Intent.
That word intent is strong. So, did I say that right? Strong or strong?
Strong.
Huh?
Strong.
Okay. Intent, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what does that mean to you? Intent.
Intent is what you intended to do. It's what you meant to do.
Okay.
I guess.
You meant to do that. Gotcha.
Right.
All right.
So in legal terminology, intent may be referred to as mens rea, which is the intention to commit a wrongful and or illegal act, or the knowledge of committing a wrongful and illegal act in regard to the circumstances a killing occurred.
Now,
This
hold,
means-
whoa, pause. We're gonna stop there. So, can we say she intentionally did that?
I would think it's
Like how? How would you say that? Because they just told you what intent means, right? So, if you know what intent means, how did she intentionally do
She
that?
came in and drew a gun and shot.
but she thought that she was in her house. So it's not on purpose, right? It's not intent no more. That's gone. We can't help she's a kooky person. We can't help that she's a special person.
So now, okay, if you're kooky, you can kill people, no reason. If you're special, you
Uh,
can kill people, no reason.
I didn't say
People just gonna be out here killing people for no
I
reason.
didn't say you kill him for no reason, but what I'm saying, like, she made a mistake.
Oh, now we killing people because we make mistakes.
Oh yeah, you could get in. I mean, if you kill someone because you made a mistake, you could get in trouble. Get it? You know, is that murder or is that homicide? You see, it's two different things we're looking at here because we're talking about the appeal process of Amber Guyger or whatever her name is. This is the appeal process, so we just trying to see if it's murder, because murder is different, right?
Hmm.
All right, let's go back to where we was at. Then let's see.
It's going on about mens rea. This can apply to both manslaughter and murder. There is a distinct difference in criminal culpability based
Distinct
on
difference.
mens rea or a person's state of mind. The premise is that when one's actions resulted in death, which is the same result of both manslaughter and murder, the defendant's state of mind should be considered when determining their criminal liability. It provides an answer to whether a person who did not intend to kill should be held accountable in the same manner as someone who did intend to kill another, and is the very reason criminal laws make a clear distinction between manslaughter and murder.
Mm.
Then we start talking about manslaughter. This is differentiated from murder for its lower level of criminal culpability and intent. It constitutes one charge in the state of Texas. Texas only makes this distinction within the one manslaughter law itself and can enact enhancements for different levels of criminal culpability. In simple terms, Texas views manslaughter
Wow.
as a crime in which a person recklessly causes
Hold
death
on.
of
Just say that
another.
word, Bell 9. Say that word again. What is it? What is that word they say? Reckless.
Recklessly causes death of another.
So now, did she intend to kill this person, or did she recklessly made a decision that wasn't true? I'm just saying, babe. I'm asking you a question. Tell me.
I would think that you still have a choice to make. You still have a choice as to whether or
But
not.
is it
Reckless is, say, a drunk driver who kills another person. That is reckless. Versus, versus, I walk into an apartment and actually draw my gun and actually decide to shoot my gun.
But she recklessly shot her gun.
It wasn't on accident. She purposely did it.
She purposely shot her gun.
Right.
She recklessly went to the wrong apartment.
Okay, but that's her fault. You should know what
You're
apartment
right.
you're going
It's
in.
her fault.
Like, that's still she still drew her gun out of an apartment that she knew was not hers.
Beautiful.
Because it does not look like her apartment. I don't care if she said 50,000 times, I thought this was my apartment. You know this is not your apartment. And they took a drug test and it showed she was not intoxicated. So you are fully coherent at this moment.
You're right. But reckless don't mean that you're intoxicated. Don't mean nothing. It just means you made a bad mistake. Right? I don't know.
Well, that bad mistake cost somebody their life.
It did. It truly did.
So
I'm not saying that it
you
didn't.
gotta pay the
It
penalty.
did.
And they didn't believe that crap she was talking about.
You're right.
Okay, murder. Unlike manslaughter, murder involves a defendant who willfully and knowingly causes death of another. If a person had an intent to kill, cause serious harm, or commit a felony that results in death, they can be charged with murder under Texas law.
So, that means, do she have to walk into that place knowingly gonna kill this nigga? I'm sorry, not that. You're gonna kill that person. I'm just saying, babe. I mean, we got to think about this. So it's a difference between murder and manslaughter. And to me, I believe it was a setup from the start when it came to having all, well, 7 black jurors and 5 people of color and like, how many white people? 2 or 3?
Four.
4 white people. To me, I believe it was set up from the beginning. Is not about what it was. It was about to get them free. So you have people of color, the majority of the prosecuting people, and then you also have a black judge. Then you have a forgiving family, and I believe in Texas. What I heard, if you got less than 10 years, once you appeal the 10 years, you appeal it, you get the bond out and get free.
Hmm.
Can we look that up and see? Hold up. Pause, niggas. Alright, this is where we at. We want to know if we are the people to understand, what's really going on. Was this a plan by the man, or was it us being stupid, or is it just how things go in life? But to me, when I look at it, I think that you had a majority people of color juror.
Mhm.
You had a person of color judge, and they only sentenced 10 years. Again, I'm not sure. I'm going to look it up, but I believe in Texas, within 10 years, once you do the appeal, you could bond out. We'll do more research. We'll look at it. We'll see. What do you guys say, beautiful?
It's an interesting case. I mean, I would never have thought what you're thinking, like going along the lines that you're thinking, but it's an interesting concept. Take on it. So I guess we'll see as what she makes the appeal, if she does, and see what happens.
Let's see if we can follow up with this. The man of the plan, or am I tripping? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see what it do. You know what I'm saying? We out. Oh.